Okay, let's just dive in. You know those work days where the vibe is just completely off?
Uh-huh.
Like the printer's acting sus, your inbox is basically a digital mosh pit, and I don't know, someone's loudly describing their weekend like it's high art.
Oh, yeah. That
Mhm.
specific kind of like chaotic energy makes you just want to evaporate.
Exactly, just poof,
Yeah.
gone. So welcome all you chaos navigators out there to deep dive Reddit stories.
Today, we're not just dipping our toes in.
Hmm.
Oh, no. We are like full on cannonballing into the internet's wildest, most relatable, and sometimes, yeah, kind of unhinged tales. Specifically, people choosing peace.
We're talking legendary I'm out moments, straight from the ether. Get ready, because the sheer audacity. Chef's kiss.
Yeah, it really is.
So our mission for this deep dive, and like you should definitely accept it because it's going to be a whole mood, is to grab those absolute nuggets of truth, pure comedy, and like that undeniable main character energy from Reddit, specifically stories.
Right. We're focusing on those legends who just hit their limit with, the absurdity and just went, serenity now.
No cap, these folks really understood the assignment. They really did.
So I've got this one core story that basically kicks everything off,
Yeah.
this coworker's exit. It's practically a modern fable now.
Oh, yeah. But it's not just that one story. We're swimming in like an ocean of comments and similar tales that are
Yeah.
just peak relatable, peak unhinged.
Prepare to feel seen.
Yeah.
Or maybe inspired.
Yeah.
Or, at least get a good laugh out of it.
All right, buckle up. Let's yate ourselves right into the original story, the legend.
Okay, set the scene.
Right. So you're in the office. Chaos is chaosing. Probably some deadline looming, emails reproducing like rabbits.
Usual Tuesday.
Pretty much. And then this guy, our source, Pouty Sweets, tells it perfectly. This coworker, right in the middle of whatever meltdown was brewing, just calmly, closes his laptop,
Click.
stands up, and says, like the quiet confidence of someone dropping the ultimate truth bomb, I choose peace.
Wow. Just
Uh,
flat out.
And then this is the best part, the cinematic part. He doesn't just like storm out, he exits. Like it's the final scene of some cool indie movie, you know?
Right. No drama, no shouting, no, like, dramatically throwing papers,
Yeah.
just pure, unbothered peace, almost aggressive serenity. It's kind of giving anti-hero.
Seriously. But wait, it gets better. The plot thickens. 2 hours later, he's back.
No way, after just walking out.
Yes. And he's not looking sheepish or anything. Nah. He struts back in with a fresh haircut.
Yeah.
And a bubble tea.
A bubble tea, of course, the official drink of choosing peace.
Apparently. And then he just sits down
Yeah.
at his desk like nothing happened. Like he just popped out for a quick errand.
That is, Pouty Sweets called him an absolute icon, and honestly, no cap, the man knew what he was doing. And listen to this. No one said a word, including our manager.
Silence. Just stunned silence.
Stunned into, like, reverent silence.
Yeah.
As they should be. That's power.
For sure. And the internet's reaction, pretty much what you'd expect, right? Someone actually living out that fantasy we all have during, like, the third pointless meeting of the day.
Totally. Southtags 321 immediately commented, "What a fing legend, aha!" Classic.
Yeah.
Because it is legendary. It's that quiet rebellion, the one you doodle about but never actually do. It's like the soft launch of radical self-care.
Okay, but here's where it gets peak Reddit, right? Because this beautiful, simple story about a haircut and some boba, it somehow spirals into this massive debate.
Oh, yeah. It pivoted hard. We're talking worker power, exploitation, the whole 9 yards.
Went from boba to Marx real quick. You just love to
Done.
see the internet do its thing.
It really is something. So you've got comments like Morning Fog saying, workers and unions hold the power, which is like a strong statement. Rallying cry vibes.
Right, classic labor movement energy.
But then, like, immediately, Serious Here 1906 jumps in with the counter. Workers hold the power. Unions exploit the workers. And boom, instant friction.
Yep, that tension right there. The idea that, the solution for some is the problem for others. It's like a tiny online reenactment of, like, every labor debate ever.
Seriously.
Yeah.
And then, because it's Reddit, you got to get philosophical. Still Note drops this kind of cynical, but also low-key, accurate take.
Lay it on us.
They basically say, and you somehow think the employers whose literal goal is to use you to generate more value than they pay you
Hmm.
is what? Better.
Oof. Yeah. It's giving late-stage capitalism critique meets existential dread. Like, if the whole system's built for profit, where do we actually fit beyond, a line item?
The whole rabbit hole. But then, just to yank us back to reality,
Please do.
Rushcrafty 6463 brings the cold, hard facts. They're like, fundamental hard rule in business. If the costs exceed revenue, the business closes and workers are fired with no jobs.
Well, yeah. Can't argue with that spreadsheet logic.
And they add, this isn't a fairy tale world, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So while we want fairness, businesses gotta, stay afloat. It kind of crashes the whole, let's all just choose peace party sometimes.
And the comment section really went from dude needed a vibe shift to let's dismantle capitalism at lightning speed. It's wild.
It is.
Like, can we just take a sec to appreciate the sheer zen of the bubble tea moment? It was a personal statement. Before we, solve global economics, it's iconic for a reason.
Totally agree. Okay, so stepping away from the economic theory,
Please.
the comments were also just full of people sharing their own legendary peace out stories. Like, these weren't just quiet exits. These were full-on rebellion arcs. Master classes in giving zero.
Oh, I want to hear these. Give me the highlight.
Okay, check this out. Prince of Ziax, gasoline tanker driver, 30-plus years experience. This guy doesn't ask for time off. He notifies management.
He tells them.
Yep, just, I won't be available these days. Because the company's rep is apparently terrible, and they need experienced drivers like him. He knows his worth.
That's some real power play right there, using the leverage. Bet.
Oh, wait, there's this other detail. Kind of intense. He mentions carrying a compact 9mm with one specific round for himself in case of a, quote, hot LZ.
Whoa, okay, that's a next level piece choosing. The stakes are way different there.
Yeah, definitely putting things in perspective. We're not endorsing that, obviously.
Yeah,
But it speaks volumes about the stress levels, maybe.
for sure. Okay, what else? Something maybe less intense.
Right. Okay, in the Loud House. Took a mental health day, totally relatable.
We've all been there.
Comes back the next day with freshly cut bangs.
Ah, the classic crisis bangs. I know them well.
And their boss, Cole, just looks at them and goes, holy shit, you really did need a mental health day. Those bangs may as well be a doctor's note.
Amazing. And that's how they learned about man-hating bangs. Iconic.
Yeah.
Just absolute slay.
And then there's the stealth approach from Modern Primitive. Put a handwritten gone fishing sign on their office door,
Okay.
and then actually went fishing. Everyone just assumed it was like some weird work metaphor or project name.
Genius. The ultimate professional ghosting. Love that.
And how about this one? Old Tadpole 2869 was like 1920, working telemarketing. Hated it probably.
Probably.
Ditched work one day. Spent a glorious day at the beach with a mysterious foreign woman. Didn't call in. Didn't get fired. Never saw her again.
Okay, living the dream. Someone commented they fumbled the interaction. Nah, it sounds like they secured the win. That beach day sounds way better than cold calls. Bet.
Right. Spontaneous adventure, soul-crushing job. And for the movie lovers, Harvey at 25 delivered a masterpiece.
Oh, yeah.
Was heading into work late. Got the sudden urge to see Godzilla -1.
Relatable urge.
So they just pulled over, bought a ticket, turned on their out-of-office reply, and went to the movies. All day.
No! That's amazing.
And people asked where they were. They just recommended the film.
Oh.
Oh, you got to see Godzilla -1. It's great.
That's not just choosing peace, that's choosing cinema. A cultural reset. I respect it.
Me too. Okay, but circling back to the original legend.
The haircut and boba guy. Yeah.
The thing that kept coming up in the comments, the big mystery, was what was the chaos? Like green tartan scarf, upset hamster 1410, everyone wanted to know.
Right. What level of workplace bedlam justifies that specific exit strategy? What was the trigger? We need answers.
And my favorite answer came from throwaway 210239, who just said it was probably haircut and boba tea level chaos.
Which is honestly so real it hurts. Some days, the chaos just demands that exact response. It wasn't quitting, it was recalibrating.
Right.
A personal system reboot.
Exactly. A vibe check, perhaps. And speaking of the boba,
Ah, yes. The sacred boba.
it sparked its own little side discussion. Why is bubble tea so popular? People chimed in.
What'd they say? I mean, it's delicious, but...
Yeah, things like having a little snack with my drink, the unique texture of the pearls, the chewy bits. Some folks mention the general rise of Asian cuisine and culture.
Makes sense. It's definitely a whole vibe. A comfort thing.
Totally. And then somehow this led to a tangent about the egg ick.
The what now?
The egg ick. You know, when you're really craving eggs, start eating them, and then suddenly, halfway through, you're just disgusted.
Oh my god, yes. That's a thing. I thought that was just me.
Nope. Apparently, it's like a universal human experience the internet has unearthed. We're all just weirdos having random food revulsions.
Good.
Peak relatable content.
Okay, mind blown. The internet provides. So let's get philosophical again for a sec. These peace out moments.
Yeah.
Are they actually mature, or is it just like peak main character syndrome taking over?
Ooh, good question. Well, Cold Cracker 2010 definitely thought it was immature. They were like, immaturity shouldn't be idolized. This guy has no discipline, isn't dependable.
Okay, the corporate discipline argument, I hear it if you're thinking in like traditional productivity terms.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Surprise Zombie Party hit back with a Merriam-Webster definition. And you know I love a good dictionary smackdown.
Bring it on the definitions.
Okay, so maturity N, the quality or state of being mature especially, full development, and mature. One based on slow, careful consideration two, having completed natural growth and development.
Okay.
So the question becomes, if someone strategically removes themselves from a situation that's overwhelming or toxic to preserve their sanity, isn't that careful consideration? Isn't that part of full development in today's world?
That's a really good point. Maybe maturity isn't just about gritting your teeth. Maybe it's about knowing when to step back, strategic disengagement.
Exactly. It's not necessarily a rage quit. It's like unconventional problem solving.
Yeah, like that person, Falcon 4830, who had writer's block.
Oh, yeah, the beard guy.
Yes. Their brain just went, it's the beard. The beard is blocking your creativity. Beard is evil. Delete the beard. So they shaved it off at midnight, and it worked.
Sometimes the weirdest solutions just hit different, you know?
Totally. Or like Purity Skinko said, sometimes going for a walk or playing with your pet solves a work problem better than just like staring intensely at your screen.
Brute force isn't always the answer. Sometimes you need that reset. And maybe a haircut and boba is the reset you need. Arguably more effective than some mandatory team-building escape room.
Oh, 100%. Which brings us back to Pete Ploanner calling the original story peak main character energy.
Yep. It's that moment where you decide, okay, my well-being is the priority right now. And honestly, sometimes you got to activate that vibe.
You really do. But of course, not everyone's buying the main character narrative.
No, definitely not. You had Imahech69 saying, pretty bluntly, this is why office people are getting laid off. Y'all really do be fucking off too much.
Ouch. Harsh.
And then the classic debate resurfaced, you know, men in overalls built this nation, men in suits destroyed it, versus the sarcastic clapback, manual labor is the only real work.
Ah, yes, the endless discourse. Everyone's got a hot take on how other people should work or cope.
Always. But I really liked how Basic Statement 7810 framed it. They said it wasn't a rage quit, it was a serenity reboot.
Ooh, I like that. Serenity reboot. It's like a micro-retirement.
Exactly. And who doesn't need one of those occasions? It's not about ditching responsibility. It's about getting yourself right so you can handle responsibility. It's a power move for your own brain.
You know the vibes. Okay, we got to talk about some more of these iconic exits people share. They're too good.
Please, let's hear them.
Coughing Duck shared this high school graduation story. Kid gets his diploma, drops the robe, lights a cigarette, hops on his motorcycle, throws up a peace sign, and just rides off.
Shut up. That's straight out of a movie. That's next level confidence.
Yeah.
Unmatched. It's giving my life is a movie. Roll credits.
Seriously. Then there was former Salad 7298, called in sick with the reason, too pissed off to work, and they were just like, okay.
Accepted?
The power. Sometimes just blunt honesty cuts through, huh?
Apparently. And Jinky Beans. Signed out of work one day with the status simply set to fed up.
Consequences.
Nope. Again, nothing. It's like these places sometimes just know. They know they push too far. It's this weird silent understanding.
Wow. Okay, the tax accountant story from Lidge DC4 was wild, too.
Oh, yeah. Tell that one.
Big penalty issue comes up, like right at the deadline. Stressful. They just stand up and say, basically, I'm too tired, going home. We'll all find out tomorrow if I still work here.
The absolute nerve. And
it still works there because, as they pointed out, turnover is expensive. Especially for skilled people. Your value is your shield sometimes. That is a serious power move. Knowing your worth. Okay, size administrative 85's coworker story. Jaw drop.
What happened?
Coworker's having lunch, apparently with a nice customer, calls her supervisor during lunch and just goes, nope, I won't be back, ever. I QE'd a tea.
Mid-lunch.
Mid-lunch. Just poof, gone. No cap. The sheer audacity.
That takes guts. Wow. And how about special about a weirdo story? The waitress.
Oh, the tray handoff. Yeah.
Manager's yelling at her during a busy service. Being an asshat, as they put it. She just calmly hands him her entire server tray and walks out.
Slay. Absolute slay. The quiet dignity in that perfection speaks louder than any yelling match.
For real.
Oh.
Then there's the redemption arc from Philosopher. College friend quits retail for drinking time.
Oh. How'd that work out?
Well, 2 weeks later, he asks for his job back. Why? Because, quote, I found out that without this job, I can't afford drinking time.
Oh my God, that's amazing. Did he get it back?
He did. They rehired him. It's like the ultimate lesson in practical priorities. You got to fund a lifestyle, man.
True, true. The Circle of Life, retail edition.
And we can't forget Kiss Your Bell 3's story about the senior manager, PhD in physics, defense firm, high-stakes stuff.
Okay, smart person. What'd they do?
Apparently, during angry meetings, this person would just periodically quit. Like, that's it, I quit,
Yeah.
and then just come back the next day like nothing happened. Master of the game. Leveraging that expertise, that indispensability, using quitting as like a dramatic pause button. Wild.
That's some 4D chess right there. Okay, last couple quick ones.
Yeah, Kostesky had an awesome paralegal who just announced one day he was watching monster movies all day on his computer. And it was fine because he was just generally awesome at his job.
Living the dream. Goals. And double phrase 3274 in the military. Yelled at an NCO.
Ooh, risky. Then drove straight to the chapel for stress counseling, not mental health, to avoid getting it marked on their record.
Big brain moves, strategic peace seeking, optimizing for the long game. It's giving calculated calm.
Exactly. So, yeah, you've heard the tea, folks. From legends choosing peace with bubble tea to quiet fishing trips to full-on mic drop exits.
These Reddit stories, they're a whole mood. It's giving chaotic good energy sometimes, you know?
Totally. They're kind of proof that even in the most soul-crushing beige cubicle environments, people find ways to, like, grab the steering wheel back for a second, assert that agency.
And maybe that's the real takeaway here, if you're wondering what the point of all this was.
What do you think it is?
Whether it's boba or bangs or just saying, I quit. Sometimes prioritizing your own sanity, drawing that boundary, that's the ultimate power move. It's not optional, it's essential.
Yeah. Your well-being isn't a perk.
Exactly. And honestly, it's kind of refreshing to see people just doing what they need to do for their own vibe, even if it looks a little wild from the outside looking in.
For sure. So after hearing all these legends, we got to ask you, listening, what's your I choose peace moment? Ever had one?
Or, like, what's the most unhinged but low-key brilliant thing you've seen someone do to protect their peace when things got chaotic? What made you go, okay, bet?
We want to know. Make sure you subscribe, obviously, and definitely drop a comment down below. Share your wildest workplace escape stories.
Yeah, we know you've got some good ones. Spill the tea. No cap.